Hello people, I am the Comic Book Gamer, and today I'm doing my top 6 movies that I want, well, animated movies that I want, comic book animated movies that need to happen. Yeah, so I was gonna do top 5, but then I thought of 6 characters, like, I have to do 6. So anyways, starting with number 6, the only Marvel character on here, and that is Wolverine. I want a Wolverine Weapon X Volume 1, by Jason Aaron, animated movie, because on the big screen we're never gonna get the Wolverine we really want, because they're never gonna make it R, because they're not gonna make enough money back. If they make it R, PG-13, they make way more money, to where the animated movie can, even if they do want to do it PG-13, they can still show a lot more blood and kill a lot more people animated wise and keep it PG-13. And even if not, they can just go and not even get it rated, and get it and kill as many people as they want. It's not unrated, it's just not rated. That's what, like, the Scooby-Doo movies are. They're direct-to-DVD, you know, those are obviously just like G, but they're just not rated. You can do the same thing with Wolverine. I think they did the same thing with Wolverine, what was it? With Wolverine versus Hulk. I don't know if that was PG-13 or not rated, but they still showed a lot of blood, but since it's animated, they can still keep it PG-13 and show a lot of blood, or they could just get it not rated. Anyways, it's Weapon X by Jason Aaron. Volume 1 was really good. The other volumes are good too, but specifically Volume 1, because you're not going to be able to fit 3 volumes into a movie and make it good. It's pretty much just these people find out about they find out about, well, they find the Weapon X, like, program. They find, like, the stuff about it, and so they restart it up, and they send all these other guys, these Weapon X guys, to kill Wolverine. So it's Wolverine basically fighting, like, a squad of Wolverines, and it's really cool, and they have, like, laser claws, like adamantiums, then, like, surrounded by the lightsaber energy, and it's really cool, and the fight scenes are really cool in the book. And there's even this really cool, I know I'm saying really cool a lot, but that's because there's no other words I can think of to describe it. It's this part where Wolverine's on the island, and there's this squad of Weapon X guys sent after him, and he takes them apart, and it is really awesome, and I'd love to see that in an animated movie. That would be awesome. Number 5 is Green Arrow. Green Arrow, if you watch the DC showcase, I think it was, of Green Arrow, it was really good. It was like 10 minutes long. That was the Superman versus Black Adam thing. I don't know if they still have it on Netflix, but they used to. It was just a bunch of short, like, 10-minute movies that DC did. And I thought after that, you know how good the Green Arrow thing was, they would do a Green Arrow animated movie, especially with Arrow on right now and how popular Green Arrow is getting. I really wish they'd do a Green Arrow movie. I would love to see a Green Arrow Road to Jericho movie, but that's not going to happen because you have to, well, actually you could, but you would have to more set that up because it would be really confusing. This would be a really good book. I'd love, movie. But if not, I would like Wolverine Wolverine Green Arrow Kill Machine. That is when Jeff Lemire took over in the New 52, especially since they're setting up the New 52, since DC has their own animated universe, since they have Flashpoint, and then they did the Justice League. I just think since they're setting up their own universe, like, get it connected and animated, which I think is really cool and a really good idea by DC. Just do Kill Machine. That is when Green Arrow got good in the New 52. I mean, like, really good. And then you can do the storyline that's currently going on that I don't remember what it's called, but yeah, with all the clans and everything. Anyways, that's what I want for Green Arrow. Number 4 is Jonah Hex. Now, Jonah Hex, he also had a DC short showcase, which was awesome. I like Green Arrow's better, but his was still really good, and they could just do that. They already have the stuff in place. I wish DC would make full movies out of it. I would personally like Jonah Hex No Way Back. That is my personal preference. There's not really a way, it's a hard way to describe Jonah Hex, but this one, like, revolves around his mom, and if you know Jonah Hex's backstory, which I'm not going to go into it, well, it doesn't really revolve around his mom, but revolves around his family and stuff that's happened. It's really good. Read No Way Back. and these people that messed with his mom and things that happened, and it's just really good. But again, I would be fine with the New 52 for this, because since they're setting up their own cinematic universe, well, not cinematic, animated universe for DC, I'd be fine with the New 52, because New 52 Jonah Hex has been really good, like every issue. But yeah, Jonah Hex, definitely. Number 3 is Nightwing, and I think everyone, well, the majority of people will say this, will agree with me here, that Nightwing is probably the most likable character in the DC universe. Just like I haven't really met anyone that hates Dick Grayson. Like, everyone likes him. He's just a likable guy. People like him. In DC made a movie about Damian before they did about Dick. And priorities, DC, priorities. You make a movie about probably the most hated Robin, or the Robin with the least amount of fans, instead of the most liked Robin. Like, I would be fine if it was a Robin movie, but I'd prefer a Nightwing movie. We've had him in... Anyways, Nightwing movie needs to happen. Storyline, I would like the one with Vigilante. I don't remember what that storyline was called, but it was where Vigilante came back. It was a different Vigilante than the one that went around with Deathstroke in the 90s, but it was really cool. It was about it was about like the first girl Dick Grayson ever slept with, and the guy, and like the evil guy she worked for. And it's just really good, and like it does flashbacks to when Dick Grayson first left Batman and went and became Nightwing, and it's just really good. And Vigilante's a really cool character. Like, you don't know in the book if he's a villain or if he's a hero or what he is. And yeah, it's just really good. And I wish they'd do a movie off that. To me, it would make a really good movie. Number 2 is Snake Eyes, because we are never, well, not in the next like 5 years, gonna get a good G.I. Joe movie, because they're getting like the same people who did the last movie to do the next one. The last one was okay. It wasn't as bad as the first one, but still was not a good G.I. Joe movie, so we're not going to get a really good live-action one for years. So, yeah, I just say we get a good Snake Eyes animated movie. Like, you could do it. For the storyline for this, to me, I would go with Target Snake Eyes, which was where Snake Eyes joined back to the Arashikage, and like took them out from inside. Like, they thought he was a good guy, but he's taking them out, and he like took out Cobra, and the really cool battles and stuff. It's just a really good book, and Snake Eyes going undercover, and Storm Shadow is really awesome in it. It's just a really good book. If not that, then Snake Eyes Cobra Civil War will be really good also. Those are like my 2 favorite Snake Eyes, well, some of my favorite Snake Eyes books, because he has really good comic books. Definitely should read Snake Eyes. But yeah, Target Snake Eyes, he's being hunted by G.I. Joe and Cobra. Like, he's safe with the Arashikage till the end, till they find out and stuff that he was a mole the whole time. But G.I. Joe doesn't even know, and they're hunting him, and he's against them, and it's just really cool. And I definitely recommend anyone read that. It's really good, and they should definitely make an animated movie off of it. It would be awesome. Number 1 is, you probably knew this, drum roll please, Deathstroke. DC, Deathstroke, for the love of God, Deathstroke. But I have to face it, we're not going to get a Deathstroke movie until we get a Killing Joke movie, because when DC makes an animated movie about a villain, they're going to go with Joker before they do Deathstroke. That's just the way DC is. They see, hey, Batman's the most popular, he makes money. Joker, the most popular villain. Make a movie about him instead of Deathstroke. That's, like, DC has liked to put Deathstroke in things for, like, the past 2 years, for a year. You know, he's in Injustice, Arkham Origins, Arrow, Son of Batman. But they don't want to give him his own thing. I'm like, you've got an amazing character right here. Why not give him his own movie? Just give him his own comic book series at least. Please. But yeah, well, give him his own animated movie. I've said this tons of times. I would be fine with like pretty much anything from Deathstroke's 90s run by Marv Wolfman, but I would like City of Assassins. Plus, you get the just advertise it with Batman, so that way you still have the popularity of Batman, but it's Deathstroke's movie, and that way you can get more people to see it because Batman is in it, and it's still a really good book. Like, you can do a good story without Batman, one of Deathstroke's, but I think you get more people to watch the movie if you advertise it, like just do an awesome trailer with Deathstroke fighting Batman, even though that's not what the movie's about. It would get more people to see it, and City of Assassins is an amazing storyline. Go read it. You buy the issues on eBay. But yeah, that is my opinions on what DC movies I think should, well, not DC, superhero movies, because Snake Eyes and Wolverine aren't DC. But yeah, those are the movies, animated movies I think should be made. But yeah, that's my opinion. What are yours? Tell me in the comment section below. And all these books that I said these movies should be based off of are amazing. I definitely recommend you read them. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like.